What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we're jumping back into the stage, and we're going to automatically hack this game. If you remember from the last episode, I'm going to try to remember because it's been a little bit of time since I did this. I know I have videos kind of coming out every day, but sometimes I'll record them maybe for a couple hours in the evening and get, a couple videos ready. And other times while those are coming out, I might take a break from the game. But if I remember, we did get this from Fear again. Fear had a picture of Kurt Cobain in the background of their video. And it was kind of discussed between Wolf and I and Hans that maybe Fear is kind of using Kurt Cobain's life, the depression, being stuck in darkness, stuff like that, what had happened to Kurt Cobain, who ultimately ended up, ending his own life, unfortunately, because of some of that, depression and darkness that he had in his life. So with that being in there, we're suspecting that maybe they're not related to Kurt Cobain, but they are symbolizing him for whatever is going on in their life and while they're doing what they're doing. Although so far, Fear hasn't hurt anybody. Fear's just tried to scare us, which Fear has failed at. Even Hans has failed to scare us. I know a certain somebody who's going to get scared. I won't name names here, but so we're going to go ahead and hack this now. All right, Hans says, "Holy cannoli, Azriel, we've done it again. File cracked, video revealed." And who would have thought another creepy doll? Dude, this is J.K. Knight. I am almost positive. If it is not, I would be super surprised. Now, granted, J.K. Knight didn't use mannequins, but just the fact that they are bringing in dolls, it screams J.K. Knight. Okay, so let's watch the video. Okay, so it said run as long as you can. Okay, so another skull and a crossbone. Can't you just decode a cute kitten video is the premium chat option. And why always these dolls? What's the point? Okay, so of course we're picking the premium chat option, and I'm assuming we're going to get a kitty video. Of course, Azriel. Let me turn back the clock by 3 minutes. Et voila. Now there's just a cute kitten video. Oh, okay, let's check it out. Hans, I meant take the mannequin out of it. That mannequin is actually creepier, and it probably is a creeper the way it's staring at that cat, than the first one. Like, how did you make that creepier, Hans? I think Hans is broken. Like, broken for real. Okay, so Hans, hey, that's not funny. And not another doll. I mean, it's just creepy. It didn't, like, freak me out or anything. But let's just go, not another doll. Like, you were just supposed to do a kitty video. Let's leave it with the kittens. I think Hans is secretly a psychopath. Especially after his jigsaw rendition in the last video. Oh, wait a minute. There's another poster in the background of the Fear video. Something with Amy Y. And, Amy Winehouse. And then bang, cut off. Oh, okay, so that's probably Amy Winehouse. And, for anybody who doesn't know, she was a singer as well, kind of like a jazzy, I don't know, blues, maybe some pop. Could you stop, Hans? Puzzle time. Who or what is Amy? Why? Amy Williams, Amy Wi-Fi. Is Fear making fun of bad internet, or is that too far-fetched? Do you have any ideas, Master Detective? I do. It's Amy Winehouse. And the reason it's Amy Winehouse, she also died young, like Kurt Cobain. I believe hers was a drug overdose. I could be wrong, and correct me in the, in the comments down below if you know. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because that was like not as long. Kurt Cobain was really long ago. Amy Winehouse was, long ago, but not that long ago. I think they just recently did a movie on her too, which I wanted to see, but I never got a chance to see it. But she was an amazing singer. She had amazing voice, and the one song that most people probably know of her, but maybe they just don't know the name, is her Rehab song, which was like, they want to take, what is it? They want me to go to rehab, but I said a no, a no, a no. It's the only time you'll get me to sing on there. But I like that song, like most people did. And my guess is going to be that. So the theme here is tragic lives of musicians. And I wonder, I do know the lead singer of, is it The Doors? I think he ended up dead as well. So it makes me wonder if we're going to start seeing some of those as well. But I mean, there's tons of singers who have, something has happened, to a lot of them, but I'm pretty sure it's Amy Winehouse. So wait a minute, I think I know it. Sorry, I really have no idea. You're the one with all the logic. Help me out here. Now, if these things could have been in the music quiz, I probably would have done better. Okay, Amy Wilde, it's that, actress, that must be Amy Winters, a successful author. Yeah, I mean, so even if you didn't know who it was and you picked that, see, that's why I always like to pick that. Wait a minute, I think I might know, because 9 times out of 10, they give us multiple choices, and then I can read them and be like, okay, yeah, I do know where that's going. But it can only be Amy Winehouse. Especially because we know it's a music theme, so it wouldn't be an author or an actress. Amy Winehouse? Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Good thing I have you, all-knowing little human. Should I hum another one of her songs now, or are you going straight to Wolf with your discovery? Oh, we are. I hope I don't get a YouTube. YouTube does not like music, okay? I'd rather go to Wolf, but thanks for the offer. I always have some time for a little karaoke section. And just so you know, I know a lot of people will say, oh, as long as you play under, 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something, nobody comes at you with a copyright. That is not true. I get copyright, they're not strikes, because if you get a strike, that affects your channel, but it's basically a flag, and it just says, hey, there's music, it's not been disputed yet, you can get rid of it. Usually, I think that hit me on one of my first videos for the stage, so if you didn't watch it right when it came out, I had to remove one of the songs that I think one of the characters, one of the people in our group played, and, they will get you on 2 seconds. So it does not matter, because I think that one was like 5 seconds, 10 seconds or something like that. But they will get you. I've had it where it was 2 seconds, 3 seconds before, and I have to have it removed. So what I do is I just get rid of the audio for the music, and then I leave everything else in there. So we're going to say I always have time for a little karaoke session. Except for when YouTube hates me. I wanted to hear that. Get ready. Oh, God. Okay. Well, which Amy song is that? Okay, see, now, this is like the music quiz. I didn't really listen to Amy Winehouse. I knew about her Rehab song. I had an older sister who listened to music like that. But I didn't really listen to it. OMG, that was the Tetris melody. Oh, thank God I didn't have to guess anything. Is it Tetris? Oh, something went wrong. Oh God, if that is Tetris, I'm gonna get one. I will probably get one. So if you don't hear it at the point that you're watching this video, YouTube flagged it. Okay, let's see if Hans did it this time.
This is the automatic copyright filter. Whenever I sing something that is copyright protected, this music comes up, it's hardwired into my code. I can't help it, actually I'm trying to sing Amy Winehouse right now. It just won't work. But that was still a banger, right?
Thank you, Hans, for knowing about copyright. I wish our friends would have known that one, because that got me a strike on that one, because I think it was Bloodhound Gang was the band that sang the song, and I got a flag on that one. Great, now I can't get it out of my head. You must be joking. I would have preferred Amy Winehouse. Yeah, I'm gonna say, Hans, I'd have preferred the real thing. I don't want it in my video, but I would have rather had the real thing. Me too. But now you should tell Wolf about our discovery. See you later, Master Detective. Okay, so we are going to Wolf. Wolf, we decrypted the file. Another doll, and this time a poster of Amy Winehouse in the background. Amy Winehouse. I'm beginning to recognize a pattern. There's a few similarities. Like Kurt Cobain, she had struggles with drugs and alcohol. And she also died at the age of 27. Like so many other artists from the infamous Club 27. Okay, so he seemed to focus on tragic personalities, but why? That just makes it even creepier. Do you think Fear is trying to elude that? Club 27, what is that exactly? I think that's a bunch of, like, celebrities that died at 27. Like, I think Joaquin Phoenix's brother, I think he's in the Club of 27, but I could be wrong. So we'll pick that because it is the premium chat option. I think it was River Phoenix. I think he died at 27 too. In the broadest sense, Club 27 includes all well-known musicians who died at exactly this age. Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin. All icons whose lives ended tragically. Perhaps Fear sees himself as someone who will soon join the club. As sick as that may sound. Well, why would you, like, send videos to somebody because you're going to join that club? You mean he's planning to kill himself to join the club? That would be really sick. That sounds frighteningly plausible. But why does he send us such messages? If that's true, surely he wants to tell us something before he does it. Yeah, why is he sending us messages? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You would just go join the club. And plus you wouldn't send them to, like, a random stranger. That's exactly what I'm wondering. What does he really want? Pity? Attention? Or is he hoping that we will react and stop him? On the other hand, he said you will lose them one at a time. This contradicts our theory. It seems more like a threat than a cry for help. Yes, I also feel like it's a warning. Why is he targeting me of all people? It worries me one at a time. I wonder who he means by that exactly. Well, obviously it's our friends. I do wonder why we're being targeted. Why are we getting the videos? Yes, I feel like it's a warning, but it does. It feels like a warning, and as we know, our friends are probably being threatened, and our cousin, right? But the warning of what? Of him? Or of something we can't see yet? Who or what should we run away from? That is the big question. Anyway, as long as it's messages and scary videos, let's try to stay calm. Well, see, that's where it starts, though. I've recorded so many threatening texts in my time, the majority of which only come from harmless weirdos. Wait a minute, I have an idea. The remote tool that you still have installed could help us. Just to remind you, we used it to restore your deleted photos of Alex. Oh, right, I've forgotten about all of it. I'd forgotten all about it. Good of you to remind me. I remember I was a mess. What next? Let's go. We'll say, you know what? I remember I was a mess. Uh-oh. Is he hacking in there? Or is it Argus? Don't worry, that was me. Okay, I was worried because Argus hacks my phone all the time. I quickly retrieved the ID from Fear. Okay, and what do you want to do with the ID? Oh, thanks for asking, Wolf. Sure, help yourself. It's only my cell phone. We could actually have come up with this earlier. Okay, so, and what are you going to do? Because I'm not going to say thanks for helping you. I mean, we're friends with Wolf, obviously. So, we already knew Wolf does that. So, what do you want with the ID? It'll take a while, but I can try to locate the cell where the guy is right now. Okay, sounds good, but what if he realizes we're on him? I do find it funny that we're referring to him as a him, because actually we don't know. It could be male or it could be female. We don't know right now. Although, honestly, I was kind of, when I was doing one of my videos and I had used the profile pic for one of my thumbnails, the picture, now granted, it could just be because it's mannequin, and usually mannequins that get used in horror games are female variety. The mannequin face almost looked feminine. So I'm wondering if it's possible it is another girl. We have another girl villain this time around. But it could be a guy. So I'm not sure, but I do find that funny that Wolf automatically is assuming it's a male. Okay, sounds good, but what if he realizes we're on him, and you think this will work? If he's that careful, surely he's taken some kind of precautions. That would be brilliant if that works. We could get a huge step closer to him. Yeah, I mean, if that works, we're going to get even closer. That's exactly the plan. I'll get to work right away. We shouldn't waste any time. The sooner I find something, the sooner we have a chance of staying one step ahead of this guy. Ooh, Luca. Hey, you, I'm just trying to get the last few minutes before closing time over with. You won't believe it. Our work colleague Petra actually asked me if I wanted to go out for a kebab with her after work. Oh, isn't that the girl that he was complaining about? Why, a kebab is delicious. Kebab, the woman is really a joke. Let me guess, you probably have better things on your mind, don't you? Oh yeah, you have better things on your mind. That's why you're texting me. Of course. That's not my point. You know, I would love to go out for a kebab with you. She always wants everything to be fancy and expensive. The way she constantly brags about her designer clothes. I don't even want to imagine how she would behave in a kebab shop. Sorry, enough about Petra and back to us. If you hear like a clicking noise in the background, that is my puppy Nova. Usually she's not in the room with me recording, but today she is. and she's chewing on her one of her bones. I have both of the dogs in here with me. Uh, Snowy's more quiet. You guys probably haven't heard her in a long time because she used to snore sometimes under my desk. In some of my older videos, you might be able to hear her, but now I have Nova who's like chewing on her little bone there. So hopefully you guys aren't hearing that. Okay, so let's see. I don't even want to imagine how she would behave in a kebab shop. Sorry, enough about Petra and back to us. I was already thinking about what you and me could do, but I can't decide going to the movies or clubbing or simply go out for a nice dinner. What do you think? Well, if it's our first date, which I'm assuming it is our first date, you don't want to do clubbing. Even though he and I do work together, you still want to be able to talk. So clubbing is more for like when you know the person really well or you guys are like already dating. Like then go clubbing, go dancing, drinking, whatever you want to do. Movies can be nice, but you sit in silence and watch a movie. I always like to do like a first date. I think is nice to go to dinner. That's usually my pick. And then like movies is like maybe the second or third date and like you go and get something, to eat or drink afterwards. So let's see. Going to the movies and eating out sounds great, but clubbing is not my thing. I would be up for anything. If you feel like partying, let's go. Well, I mean, I would be up for anything because I do like to go to dance clubs. It's been a long time, I have a daughter now. But so I haven't been to a club since before she was born, but I always loved to go to them. Like I would go with coworkers and stuff like that. So it's not like it's not my thing. So I guess I would actually say, because I don't want to say that's not my thing, I would say I would be up for anything. I can see we'll definitely get along. Don't we work together? Like, you should know. I mean, you should know a little bit about me. It's going to be super fun evening. I mean, heck, if we play our cards right, we could actually do all three. Dinner, movie, and then go clubbing. Yay, it's closing time. Gotta go home now and look after little Misty. Oh, is it a puppy? Please, it's a puppy, right? Oh, it's a cat. It's my cat. Don't take it the wrong way. Dude, I'm allergic to cats. Why does everybody have a cat in this game? I'm allergic. What happened to all the doggos? Okay, if the little diva gets her food even a few minutes too late, she starts scratching the furniture like crazy. Oh, cats can be mean. I do know that. Feel free to send me a photo later, maybe together with you. You should hurry before your apartment becomes a scratching post. Oh dear, a spoiled cat can be annoying. Oh yeah, send me a pic. Maybe together with you or just you. I mean... of course, I'll send you a photo of the little one. I could take that in so many directions, but I'm not going to do that. If you feel like it, we can write a little more later. Think about it. Bye for now. Oh, I don't need to think, but we could write more right now. Like, I'm down to talk more. Nils. Okay, Nils was the one that sent the audio that got flagged. Don't do it again, Nils. Oh, and he's private messaging us. So you won't believe it. The gas station is so scary. I have to record a quick video for you. Don't have music in it. Why is he doing this in the private one? It's not classically scary, more like modern psycho. Okay, so let's check this video out. Yikes, man. It's like raining and it's dark. There's hardly any lights. That's definitely, horror movie vibes. This is really like out of a horror movie. I wouldn't even go there for a free coffee. Are you sure you didn't end up in the Final Destination movie? I mean, all of those are really, really good choices, to be honest. I wouldn't go there for free coffee. It definitely looks like out of a horror movie, and you may have ended up in the Final Destination. Yeah, we're gonna say it looks like it's out of a horror movie. Right? It's crazy. The fog is getting thicker and it's so quiet. Really eerie. And if I, as a hardcore horror movie fan, say something like that, then it must be really scary. The others all went in, but I prefer to stay in the car. I don't know. That might be the worst place to be. I mean, have you heard of the Hook Man? He shows up when you're in your car. Otherwise, our things will suddenly disappear. Sophie also dared to go in. Sophie also dared. I think it should be Sophie was also dared to go in. By the way. Let me guess, Ron is looking after her. I hope she has a plan B in case the gas station attendant suddenly becomes a serial killer. I rather think she didn't want to stay outside alone with Herbert. I mean, she wouldn't have been alone because Niels probably would have been there. So, let me guess, Ron is looking after her. I have to say that one. Unbelievable. Ron still thinks he's about to get engaged. The thought is almost as creepy as this area. But seriously, this whole road trip could easily be the script for a horror movie, couldn't it? There's also a sign here with last gas station before spring breakout. Just like in every horror movie that plays in the boonies. The last gas station for miles around. And then they'll start disappearing one at a time. I just hope the others get out in one piece. I mean, Niels is a musician, but I really feel like he could be a horror writer. Except for Ron, who can be left in a room with the gruesome relics. To be honest, I'd like to know what's going on in there right now. It would be nice if someone from the group would get in touch now. Yeah, I'm a little curious and concerned for the group. But I would really like to know what's going on in there right now. Let's switch the group and see what the others have to say. That's why I was surprised he wasn't writing in the group chat and that he sent this to us in a private. I'll go first and ask if anyone is still alive. Don't worry, if it gets really spooky here, I'll be the first to find the escape route. I mean, you've got the car. I have some experience in how to escape a killer with an axe. Thanks to my large horror movie collection. I mean, are you sure about that? Oh wow, that is a collection. For sure. Although it's funny because it looks like a collection at a bookstore. But yeah, that is definitely a massive collection. Holy crap, that's almost a horror trip around the world. Looks like the next movie night will be at your house. I knew you loved horror movies, but I didn't know you were so hardcore. Yeah, I mean, the next movie night's at your house for sure. If you're brave enough. Hey, I think it's a real shame that you're not coming along. We see so little of each other lately anyway. Since I've been traveling so much with the band, I feel like I'm somehow missing out on everything important with you guys. To be honest, sometimes it seems like the band is more important to you than us. Sure, you don't have a lot of time, but you're busy with your dream. That's super cool. We'll catch up on everything when you have more time again. Look, you don't have a lot of time, but, you know, it's super cool that you're following your dream, because I would support that for any of my friends. It's cool, but sometimes also damn frustrating. Maybe I should really make more time. The band is important, but so are you. I'll do my best, I promise. You know, we even applied to Spring Breakout. but no chance. They probably only want big names on stage. Maybe it's a sign that I should plan more time for you guys. Oh, come on, you've got it, Nils. You just have to keep going. The spring breakout is the real deal. It's a shame, but somehow not surprising. Such events often rely on well-known acts. Yeah, I'd go with that one, because, they do want, when you've kind of got it in the middle of nowhere, they want the big names to draw people in. Yes, that's right. That was probably a bit optimistic. But I thought to myself, why not? Sometimes you just have to take a chance, don't you? I believe that. Maybe it really is only a matter of time before my name is on a fat poster somewhere. But before we get completely carried away, let's see what the others are up to. Maybe there will be drama at the horror gas station after all. Okay, so Nils says, how's it going? I do want to make a comment on what he said about, you might as well just try, why not? For anybody out there who gets really shy, or you get really nervous, or, you feel pessimistic about putting yourself out there, I say do it. And I know it's like, you can go, oh, it's easier said than done. But no, really, you really should try. And the most that's going to happen is you get a no, you get turned down by something or someone. That's the most that's going to happen. And at least you can go, you know what? At least I did it. And I'm not there sitting wondering if, what if, or what could have happened. So, if you ever feel that out there, just do it. That's what I tell my daughter, because I have, so many regrets, not things that, linger. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I would have made that decision. But I do have some that I'm like, I really wish I would have just put myself out there. I really wish I would have just picked to do that. Because you don't want to be left with regrets. You at least just put yourself out there. It's like here with reality games. As many of you may or may not know, I played Franca in Argus, the English version. And, it was a little bit roll. It was just, one video. But it was something I normally wouldn't do. And if it wasn't for the encouragement of friends who have done it before, who have worked with reality games before, I probably wouldn't have put myself out there. And I, sent them a little quick video, and, I got picked for a role. And, I was so honored and so thrilled. And RG, I'm available. Don't use AI. You could use me. I will do it for free. But, I think I would have seriously regretted it had I not done it. And I am so glad that I did. And I've met so many, cool and awesome people, just from doing that alone. So, if I can do it, and I'm a person who is extremely shy, you can do it too. There's Az's motivational speech for you. So if Az can do it, you can do it. Okay, so let's jump back in. So how's it going? Is the gas station just as scary on the inside as it is on the outside? It's time for a little update. We've already imagined the scariest scenarios. Greasy gas station attendant, flies on the snacks. Honestly, that's probably more likely what it's going to be. Yeah, so we've already imagined some of the scariest scenarios for you all. All good. Sorry. Ron really wanted to order another pizza. Fortunately, it isn't as scary as we expected. That's right. The gas station attendant is super nice and friendly. He even offered to charge our cell phones. Didn't put a virus on him, did he? He has one of these quick charging stations, so practical. And Ron offered 6 different types of pizza and added free extra toppings. Normally, I don't touch that cheap fast food stuff. But this pizza deserves a Michelin star. By gas station standards, of course. The gas station attendant says he's stocked up because he's expecting a huge rush for the festival tomorrow. Oh yeah, because you'll get a lot of people who go the day of. Nobody around here would have expected such a huge event. And he gave me free coffee. We talked about that. That was funny. I would have preferred free beer. Jimmy, you can't give away free alcohol. I'm pretty sure that's against the law. Are you sure there isn't a secret trapdoor leading into a cellar somewhere? Sounds great. Nice staff, good pizza, and coffee on the house. Great. You're having a good time, and I'm sitting here waiting for a sign of life. I mean, do I want to be that friend? Do I want to be the one who chose not to go and then bitch about not going? I mean, like, they tried to twist my arm multiple times. I have 2 love interests going. My cousin's going. The tickets are free. We get to go backstage. And I still chose to stay at home. Real Az would not have done that. Real Az would have went, got my flirt on with my ex and my maybe BF or soon to be future ex, ate some pizza, got some free coffee, went backstage, maybe dated some of the the band member. Like single Az would be out there. I would totally do that. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to be, negative Nancy. We're going to say sounds great, night staff, good pizza and coffee on the house. I mean, how much better could it get? You give me that pizza on the house, that'd be even better. Sure, it's going great. If he gets a karaoke machine out now, we'll stay for a while. So guys, the plate is empty, the stomach is full, now the journey can continue. Wow, that is like the most nice and normal thing Ron has said this whole time. Jimmy, where are you anyway? In the building next door, in the restrooms. I'll be a while. Oh God, what are you doing? You know my motto. I don't want to know. A toilet is like an escape room. You never know how long you'll stay in it. Oh my God. Jimmy, first of all, I don't need to know anything about what you're doing in there. And the fact that you're going to be a while, it's either gross. I mean, both scenarios are gross with happy tissues or a number 2. So I don't want to know what you're doing in there. Jimmy needs more time for a session than for a session than a date. God, it's happy tissues, isn't it? This has often resulted in burnt burger patties. A little tip, the solution is usually the flush button. Yeah, bathroom etiquette, you don't sit and marinate, okay? You give the courtesy flush, okay? You don't just sit there, marinate it out in your long session. You courtesy flush, okay, buddy? All of these are actually really, really great answers. I have to go with a little tip. The solution is usually the flush button. Yeah, flush that, okay? Don't marinate. Jimmy, hurry up. I have to use the bathroom too before we carry on. Oh God, Sophie, don't go in there afterwards. It's either going to smell or you're going to find a lot of tissues. Don't go in there. Besides, you've broken an unwritten law. If you need to go number 2, you go last. That is very true. That is 100% true. It's okay. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I'm already hurrying. Shall I walk you over, Sophie? It's pretty dark out there. A little protection never hurts. Well, that's sweet and nice of him. I mean, she is the only girl in the group. Thanks, Ron, but I'll manage. It's right next door. I mean, also because Jimmy's probably going to be coming out of it. That's why it tells me he's not doing a number 2. Gross. By the way, I asked a gas station attendant if he knows why the festival is in such a remote location. Alex, why would he know that? Oh, now I'm curious. What did he say? He said it was the organizer's idea. I mean, yeah. It's how concerts work. Supposedly they wanted to create something magical, away from the hustle and bustle of the cities. I don't think that's so bad. The exclusive vibe suits the festival. It's not just for the masses. The main thing is that the atmosphere is right. I think it's great. This could be an experience that will stay with you forever. It becomes magical when you no longer have reception there. um, yeah, I think it's great. I love outdoor festivals. That's part of the reason why I like the Renaissance Festival so much. It kind of just sets the whole thing. Like being indoors for a concert, yeah, it's nice, but I've always preferred the outdoor ones. In summer, it kind of sucks when when it first starts, but usually by night it gets kind of cool, so, it's not so hot. But like when you're stuck indoors with a concert, it gets really, really hot. And they can have as much AC and fans as they want going, but that many people moving around, jumping up and down, especially at the concerts I go to, you build up body heat and it just gets so unbelievably hot. Like you'll come out of a concert and it's a summer night, which means, it's kind of cool, but the night's still warm. And outside is cooler than the inside. I mean, right there that it was really, really hot. And so I would go with it. It's an experience that's going to stay with you forever because outdoor concerts are probably my favorite. Like the moment when Herbert gives up the ghost and we all get to push him. I mean, that's kind of the truth. Hey, wait, I wasn't quite finished telling the story. The attendant said something really strange. He said that the locals have objected to so many people partying here. This used to be an old hunting ground, and there are rumors that the area is cursed. You can't be serious. I mean, what would that have to do with people being there? Great. We're sitting here in the middle of nowhere surrounded by cursed forest. That's really comforting. Okay, he probably just wanted to scare you. That explains why Herbert's horn went crazy earlier. The bus already knew. Guys, you don't really take these scary stories seriously, do you? I'm going to go with that one. Like, come on. I mean, even though I've played all these games. And I know what can happen. We're going to say, you don't really believe that, do you? Nonsense. He's just saying that to impress tourists. He probably saw it in some horror movie. Exactly. Next, he'll tell us that an old witch lives in the forest and eats festival goers. Okay, Sophie is recording a voice message. And what if there's some truth to it after all? Oh, now I'm surprised Ron's on that train. When Herbert starts honking again, you could be right, Ron. But until then, chill out. Good God, Sophie, you talked for almost a minute.
Guys, I'm on my way to Jimmy now, but wow, Niels was so right. It's really creepy here. Maybe someone should have come with me. The fog, it's so thick I can barely see where I'm going. And it's dead silent, really eerie. Wait a minute, there's a light flickering up ahead. Jimmy, why didn't you tell me about this? Oh my god. What is that? Do you hear that too? It sounds like a music box? Who would be playing a music box out here in the middle of nowhere? I think I'm at the building now, but there's no sign of a restroom or anything. Weird. Whatever, I'll go inside.
No, turn your ass around. Right now, young lady. Okay, Sophie, if you're not sure, you better go back. Music box, flickering lights. Sophie, that sounds really strange. Sounds like the perfect place to go missing. Have fun, Sophie. I also can't tell. I think that's AI, but I cannot tell for her voice because sometimes it sounds like a real person, and then other times it doesn't. So they must have got a better AI for this game than they have for Circus. It's definitely more realistic sounding. Not so much when they did Alex, though. That one was very telltale of AI. But this one, it's hard to tell. Also, if I start hearing a music box playing and a flickering light, even though I don't believe in ghosts, I also don't want to provoke them if they are real. So I'm not going to go towards, like, why would you go, okay, well, I'm just going to go in the building anyway. I'm just going to, I would turn around and walk the other way. I'm not going back in there. Oh my gosh, Sophie, you're not, not sure, you better go back. It sounds really strange. But you need to go back, because there's no way in hell I would be going into a building when all that crap was happening. Azrael is right. Better come back, then we'll go together. Wait a minute, Sophie, I'll be right there with you. Good on you, Ron. I'm already inside. Sophie, honestly, why don't you ever listen to us? Sophie's recording a voice message. Be careful, okay? And if there's a creepy guy with a mask, give him our best regards. Old TT's out there. Okay, let's listen to the next voice message.
Guys, this is definitely not a restroom. I'm in some room, and it's pitch dark. Wait, there must be a light switch somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Wow. Guys, you have to see this.
Oh my god, girl is crazy. Sophie, what's going on? Please tell us you're okay. If there's blood on the walls or a doll waving at you, then run and run fast. Yeah, please tell us you're okay. I need somebody to go in there, and one of the big boys go in there and save my cousin. If I was there, I would totally do it. Okay, come on, what did you find? Tell me. Oh my god, go get her. Please, not another dead spider, Sophie. Oh, we've got mannequins. Let's check out the video. Why are you still in there? Why are you still in there? If I saw that, I'm out. I'm out. I don't need to be there. I wouldn't even taken the video. I'd have just left. Okay, that's creepy. What the hell? Those dolls again? Sophie, are you sure this isn't some kind of prank? Better get out of there. The attendant certainly won't like you snooping around. Okay, I'm going to go with what the hell, those dolls again. And everyone's going to be like, what do you mean again? Again? Have you hidden a few in the cellar too? Honestly, who comes up with the absurd idea of simply playing a music box at night? I'm curious what the attendant has to say about it. Uh-oh, Sophie's calling. Oh, that's neat. They've also got kind of a different format here for the video call, so let's go ahead and take it. Or at least the call.
Guys, I'm gonna make a quick call. This room is super creepy. Perfect for our memory video. I'll take a few shots here. If we're going to do it, let's do it right. Seriously, guys, this room looks like something out of a nightmare. Oh my god, fuck. The door! I'm locked in here. Guys, what's going on? What was that? Guys, help!
Oh my gosh. Damn it, someone needs to get her now. What the hell is happening? Call for the attendant immediately. Maybe he has a key. Yeah, somebody needs to get to my cousin now, or I'm going to be kicking all your guys' asses. I'm already on my way. Ron, wait for us. We don't know what's going on. Sophie, please knock on the door and shout loudly so that we know that everything is all right with you. Okay, so Jimmy is recording a voice message. Yeah, where's Jimmy? Oh god, what if this is What if this is a psycho? Damn, I don't want to die here, especially not in such a godforsaken hole. Okay, Ron, you just lost respect points, because first you're like on your way, and then you're like, oh god, what if it's a psycho? Okay, let's see what Jimmy has to say.
Guys, calm down.
For our memory video, what? It was you? You've just about driven us all mad here, Jimmy. Sophie, you idiot. Or Jimmy, you idiot. You were so dead. Never do that again. Do you remember, Sophie, last party? You topped my burger with this chip from the Hot Chip Challenge. 2 million Scoville. I almost died. Now think of it as a little revenge for this culinary murder attempt. Wait a minute. That was all him? Where the hell did he get the dolls? Like, he must... Okay, so this must be like a warehouse-type building that's got a bathroom attached to it, and he found those and placed everything around. How the hell would he have even known that stuff was there? Like, how the hell? And not to mention, Jimmy's audio sounded like Tim. Okay, did anybody else catch that? I'm going to play it one more time. But it did not sound like the actor that plays Jimmy. Because he did the video where he was eating the burger and stuff. This is somebody completely different.
Guys, calm down.
That was Tim. That was all being chased by the Oni Tim. Okay, Sophie, you really did that? Sophie, you really did that? No wonder Jimmy's taking the piss out of you now. Jimmy, that was still totally exaggerated. Sophie almost had a heart attack. I'd say you two call it quits now. I mean, look, she shouldn't have put the chip on his sandwich. 2 million Scoville, that's not the Reaper. That's not the, what is it, Scorpion? That's probably ghost pepper level, which, yeah, it's hot, but it's not going to kill you. But he also should not have done what he just did. Like, he could have gave her a literal heart attack. So I'm gonna scold Jimmy, because his was way worse than hers. Not to mention she's my cousin. Absolutely, Jimmy, that was really completely off the mark. So irresponsible. And for the 100th time, Jimmy, I didn't know the chip was so extremely spicy. You can't compare the two. I'll give Ron that. It's two separate animals there. A little spiciness in your burger makes you tougher, but a heart attack in a scary room, what the fuck? Guys. Please hurry up. I'm already starting to see ghosts. Just saw someone scurry past in the fog. It's probably Jimmy. But it was probably just my imagination. Maybe it was the attendant who takes his dolls for a walk. Are you sure? What if someone really was sneaking around? Or Jimmy's already planning the next prank? Well, let's liven up the situation. We'll say it's probably Jimmy. If that's true, Jimmy has a problem. I'll lock him in the room with the dolls, then he can think about his mistake there. But honestly, it's getting really creepy. I can't see my hand in front of my face. We should really hurry up, get to the festival, and set up our tents. I'm definitely not staying somewhere with hidden cameras and a psychopathic host. What was the name of that movie again where this happens? That was Hostel, wasn't it? That movie used to give me nightmares. Clearly Motel, and please don't try it out to see if it ends similarly with you. I think Niels means this classic room 1408 or something. No idea. Wait, I almost got it or not. Oh, I'm not sure because honestly, I've never seen Hostel. I never saw room 1408. Motel, is that the Bates Motel one? The one that was supposed to be like Norman Bates when like he was younger? I'm not sure. I think it's Hostel though. I think that's what that one was. I could be wrong, but we'll say that one. Not like it's, important to get it right, but okay. No, it wasn't a motel and hostel, but a really run down hostel. But yes, nightmares guaranteed. He means motel, and even as a horror movie noob, but even I as a horror movie noob know that. Okay, well I didn't catch the motel part. I must have missed that. Yeah, I didn't see anything about a hotel. Whatever. But Nils is right. If we don't carry on soon, we'll have to sleep with the dolls. I agree. The gas station may have some good pizza, but the atmosphere, creepy. Guys, enough with the horror stuff. I'm sure Sophie will laugh with me again. Hopefully. You will pay for that, Jimmy. Now it's getting serious, Jimmy. Sophie is pissed off. Jimmy, I don't think she'll laugh again until you give her free burgers for a year. Not if they're walnut and cheeseburgers. Nobody wants that. I'm out before Sophie completely explodes. See you. She might laugh with him if he gives her free burgers for a year. Only if he cooks them. I don't want no walnut cheeseburgers. We'll say that one. We'll say that one. Okay, they can sort out the drama later. Everybody back to Herbert. Time to carry on. What's funny is I bet there's going to be a point where they think she's pranking Jimmy to get back at him, and it's going to turn out it's not her. It's probably fear. I'll be glad when we finally get out of here. I've had enough of creepy dolls and bad jokes. Who would have thought I'd be the only one keeping my nerve? Come, I'll take you all under my protective wings. That sounded completely different just now. Yeah, oh God, what if there's a psycho? I don't want to die here. I promise, no more jokes. At least until we get to the festival. Azrael, we'll contact you as soon as we get there. Yes, and thank you for getting through it all with us. I hope the next report is less creepy and more party-like. Hey, Wolf, I've got something you really have to see. Sophie discovered this room at a gas station very close to the festival. One more thing. The gas station attendant said that the area around the festival used to be an old hunting ground, and there were rumors that the area was cursed. What if the attendant is fear? Okay, that can't be a coincidence. First fear, and now this doll room. I thought so too. I still wouldn't completely rule out the coincidence, but the whole thing is strange. What if the guy from the gas station has something to do with it? Maybe he's fear. Good guess, because why you got those dolls around? I mean, I'm going to suggest that one. It doesn't mean that the gas station attendant is. But why would he want to warn you? What would he gain from it? I'll see what I can find out about the gas station. I mean, Wolf, seriously. Why does the guy have the mannequins there? It's a gas station. It's not a clothing store. Do you have a name or anything I can use as a clue? No, sorry. There was a last gas station before spring break outside, and that's it. I could ask Jimmy. He found the gas station via an app. I mean, honestly, you could probably figure it out from the last gas station before spring breakout. But Jimmy used an app. I might be able to get it from him. That seems more logical, but the second one might have worked too. Better not, otherwise they will ask questions. Oh, that is true. But what does it matter? Maybe I'm like, hey, I just want to know where that gas station is so I can pinpoint where you guys are. When I look at gas stations around Sophie's location, exactly one appears. Damn, this festival is really out in the sticks. I'll see what I can find out about the area and the operator of the gas station. At some point, the pieces of the puzzle will fall into place. I'm sure of it. How are things going with Sophie and the others? Everything okay? Yep, it won't be too long until the festival. Yes, they are. As long as nothing unforeseen happens, they're fine, except for the strange doll room. Let's hope for the best. By the way, I couldn't find anything else unusual about the festival. Apart from the fact that the visitors are going crazy with anticipation. Especially the fans of the Rebels. Okay, I'll start digging. Let's see what secrets the gas station is hiding. Give me a few minutes. I'll get right back to you. Okay, Ron's messaging us. He says, test, test. Okay, we're back in spring breakout. They testing their internet. 1, 2, 3, you're on air. Do you want to say hello to anyone? Test pass, Ron. Next step, please unmute your phone. Ron, are you okay? I'm going to go with the 1, 2, 3, you're on the air. Do you want to say hello to anyone? They're probably starting to get spotty internet, which that's going to make things very interesting. A loving one-fingered greeting to the festival organizer. The reception here is a disaster. Not even Google Maps is loading. But at least my texts are sending. Azrael, we're officially in the middle of nowhere. All that's missing now is a few hillbillies asking if you're well marinated. No reception, darkness, remote area. You're busy collecting all the horror movie cliches. I imagine it like this. Wolves, guys with chainsaws, and scarecrows staring at you. I mean, they're definitely collecting all the horror movie cliches. Stop it, Azrael. That doesn't make it any better. How about a game to lighten the mood? Truth or dare? How are you going to do that in a car? What if you get a dare? Really, Sophie? Are we 13 again or what? Oh no, that's always so embarrassing. Is that necessary? I always enjoy playing with you, Sophie. Maybe I'll get a few interesting truths out of you. She's going to regret suggesting that. I don't know. Maybe later when we've had a few drinks. I mean, also, how are you going to do the dares? Once again, you're in a car. Oh, come on, guys. It's going to be so funny. Are you all scared? Scared? Nah. But I can see it coming. I'll be the one who has to do something silly in the end. Then just don't say dare. Then just take truth every time, Robin. Okay, now I'm curious. Maybe it will be funny after all. And who comes up with the questions or tasks? Our guest of honor, of course. Azrael, you're our game master and may ask the questions or task. But don't complain afterwards if it gets really unpleasant. Alright, but then I want everyone to be honest and no one try to talk their way out of it. Really, but I'm warning you, I'm not really creative at this sort of thing. Okay, but everybody better be really honest and you can't get out anything. Great. I've got a hunch it'll be at my expense again. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Everyone has a joker and can pass the question on to someone else. Deal? No, lame. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how mean you can get, Azriel. Oh, I can be mean. Mean? Not me. Or maybe I am. You're in for a surprise. Oh, I can be really mean. Don't worry, I'm just going to tease you a little. I like the mean, not me. Or maybe I am. Now I'm nervous. Please don't be too hard on us. I've already written all the names on pieces of papers and thrown them into the empty chip bag. Okay, wait a minute. I think I said chimp, and I meant chip. Robin is drawing the first one. And Jimmy, it's your turn. Fantastic. That's exactly what I saw coming. Honestly, that's not fair. Azriel knows all my most embarrassing stories. I bet she makes me spill one of my worst secrets. Nope, I'm not taking the risk. I'll take dare. Have mercy, Azriel. See, that's what's so funny. Honestly, Jimmy should be a love interest for us, just because of the sheer fact that we know each other so well. We get a premium chat option. Okay, so here we go. Show everyone your last one-on-one chat, Jimmy, which is probably actually either with me or his mother. Good, then imitate a rutting stag. Oh my god. Okay, premium chat option. Okay, Jimmy. Sophie will paint a work of art on your face, including a photo as proof. Done. What? I thought you were my friend. But Azriel, you decide. What should I put on Jimmy's face? A cute cat face? Or a funny clown? Those are both lame. Or it's better be a good one. I'd go for something not appropriate for YouTube, but how about a rocket? You know, the kind with 2 engines at the bottom. Ron, we are on the same page. LOL. Brilliant idea. Please, please do that. Wait a minute. What do you mean by rocket? Jimmy, if you don't get the... Jimmy. If you don't get what it means with your 2 engines... Jimmy's a bit slow, but sometimes it's better to just be surprised. Okay, Sophie, grab your makeup bag. I've decided on... Drumroll, please. Brrr. The cutest cat face the world of burger stores has ever seen. A funny clown. Fits perfectly with Jimmy's flirt show from today at noon. The rocket, of course, but not as gigantic as Ron's ego. Don't tell me you really believe in... Yes, Jimmy, we actually mean the little astronaut who's stationed down there with you. Guys, please, I still have dignity. Even if only a little. Never, ever. I'll run away. You can't, you're in a car. Oh no, my dear, you stay right here. Girl, stop texting and jump on top of him and put that face art on him. I'm going to put my cell phone aside for a moment. This is going to be a masterpiece. Hey, Jimmy, I didn't know you had modeling ambitions. Now the only thing missing is you on the cover of the next Carnival newspaper. This is hilarious because once again, We're playing this game, but they're all glued to their phones talking. Or on a meme titled, "When You Trust Your Friends and They Do This to You." Okay, so Niels is recording a voice message. Jimmy, you're so brave. I would never have done that. I mean, that is the law of truth and dare. You have to do the dare. If you say dare, you have to do it. Them's the rules.
I just tried to look in the rearview mirror, but I think if I see Jimmy right now, the bus will end up in the ditch.
Niels' eyes on the road. We don't want Herbert to make an exit here just because you're curious. He's right, Niels. You'd probably lose control laughing. I think Sophie is painting the most majestic rocket of all time. Oh my god. Jimmy should think about making this his new profile picture. Jimmy, in case you read this later, remember, we really like you. You are a brave hero. Sorry, guys. I can't take it anymore. I haven't laughed this much in ages. Ron, remember, Azrael is just a silent reader here. So save the tears of laughter for the final photo. So done. And spoiler, Azrael, that's exactly how I imagined it. Like, you imagined his? What are you imagining right now? Let's take a look at the evidence. Jimmy, please smile. Oh, he is not gonna be happy. Guys, that wasn't a smile. That was pure despair. See, you should have went with truth. I terminate the friendship immediately. You said that earlier, too. Mission accomplished. Jimmy, you look great. Two of them. Oh my goodness. Ah, that's awesome. Have you informed NASA about this rocket launch yet? It's a small rocket for Jimmy, but a big one for humanity. Have you informed NASA? Yeah. I'm laughing my ass off. When does he get to take it off? That's my question. How am I supposed to get that off my face? I'm sure she has makeup cream you can use. Just leave it, Jimmy. You wear art with pride. Jimmy, that's called festival body painting. Don't panic. A little soap and water in the masterpiece's history. That's called festival body painting. Really now? I feel more like festival of embarrassment. Anyway, before you think of anything worse, let's just get on with the game. Guys, I think this is going to be even funnier than I thought. I want them all to take dares now. Okay, Jimmy will draw the next piece of paper. And it is... Oh no, it's me. Oh, he's gonna make you take that dare, girl. All right, I choose truth this time. Okay, Sophie, what's the latest entry in your Google search history? Share your most embarrassing moment. Okay, who in the group would you most like to spend a spa day with? Oh, I mean, these are kind of easy on her. I feel like her Google search history wouldn't be a big deal. Spending the spa day is a little too lenient. I think she needs to share her most embarrassing moment. But you would think as her cousin, I would technically already know that one. But we're going to say it. You have to share your most embarrassing moment. I don't know if I can do that. You have to. Come on, Sophie, come out with it. It can't be worse than your last karaoke performance. I mean, plus you put members on Jimmy's face, you know. You need to answer the question. Ah, very funny, Jimmy. But no, I'll use my joker and hand over to Robin. Oh, great. To me, of course. Okay, I'll answer the question. Do you remember 3 months ago at the water park? I was really wanting to give Robin a dare. I'd forgotten to lock the changing room and Azrael came in. Oh, did I? Let's say at an inopportune moment. I was so startled that I fell over. And of course, straight into her arms. Okay, first of all, why am I just walking into doors? I always knock on doors before I go into them, like in changing rooms or things like that, just so something like that doesn't happen. And if it's an inopportune moment, that means he's got his pants down and he fell into my arms. Embarrassing. I thought it was very Hollywood. Oh, come on. That wasn't so bad, Robin. There really are more embarrassing things, but you weren't the only one blushing. I know I definitely would have been shocked. Let's say embarrassing. I thought it was very Hollywood. Oh, another story from you two, Robin. It's so obvious. Would you like to show us a tally of how often you mention your crush? Oh, Alex? Come on. You broke up with me. I mean, you and Azrael, great movie, but does it really have to be that often? Dude, Robin, then you shouldn't have broke up with me if you feel that way. Please save that for when I'm abroad again. What's that supposed to mean, Alex? I love how they're now arguing via phone, and I could just see the two of them sitting there with their angry faces texting on their phones next to each other. Are you jealous or what? This has nothing to do with you at all. We're playing a game, so relax. Oh no, not jealous. I'm just saying that your flirting attempts are getting really annoying. I mean, I like them. Oh really? Maybe you should ask yourself why you're so irritable. You're not over it yet, huh? Okay, stop. Guys, that wasn't the plan. We wanted to have fun, not tear each other apart. Maybe we should just end the game before this escalates completely. Yeah, I guess that's it. Next time we'll play something less stressful, like Never Have I Ever. I could still come up in that one. I'm sorry, guys. That wasn't my intention. I really didn't want to spread a bad vibe. Okay, so this is technically Sophie's fault because she passed on it. Maybe we better leave it for today. Fine, I don't care. Good, wasn't my thing anyway. Great. Thanks for that. And I thought this location was our main problem. Next stop, group therapy. Okay, Ron, you caused a bit of a mess here. Wait, hold on. I didn't do anything. It was my stupid cousin, okay? Don't blame me for this. I didn't know you were so popular. Respect. He says, great, he cut himself. Now we're all gonna start crying. I admit that was a good one. I just hope the two of them calm down again quickly. Well, that's how it goes when feelings are involved. Get to the point or leave me alone, okay? Well, I just hope the two of them calm down quickly. Once again, Sophie passed the question on to Robin. I had already asked it. It's not like I asked it to Robin. Well, if two guys get into a fight over you, you've probably done something right. But it's crazy, the whole thing. On one hand, Alex broke up with you. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. And on the other hand, he now plays the jealous one. I mean, what does he actually want? Why am I having this conversation with you? I feel like I should be having this with my cousin. I don't know, Ron, but to be honest, I'm getting tired of this back and forth. I don't think he knows exactly what he wants. that makes it kind of complicated for everyone. Maybe he's just struggling with his feelings. That's certainly not easy for him either. I'm going to say I don't think he knows exactly what he wants, which makes it complicated for everybody all around. Let's put our money where our mouth is. I thought I told you not to wave your money around. What do you think of Robin? Would he be something for you? What can I say? Robin is without a doubt a great guy. I'm not in the mood for that right now. Let's just talk about something else. Honestly, Ron, I certainly won't discuss such a thing with you. Well, I mean, Robin is a nice guy. If you say so, then he really seems to be something special. But let's be honest, being great is also relative. For me, Sophie is the definition of greatness. She is so... I don't know how to say it. She is amazing. Of course, Ron, it's just a shame that Sophie doesn't see it that way. Wow, Ron, that sounds almost romantic. Give me a break, Ron. You have no idea who she really is. I'm gonna say, you know what, Ron? That sounds almost romantic. Except for your skis, so... Come on, I'm just being honest. But if that's how it comes across, I'll take it as a compliment. Hang on, what's going on now? Niels has just stopped. Oh no. What's going on? Has anyone gotten sick? Don't tell me Herbert is playing up again. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Herbert. Uh-oh. Okay, back in spring break, Robin says, guys, I'll stay on the bus and look after our things. You never know. I don't want anything to mysteriously disappear. Okay, so obviously the car is broken down. Alright, you keep Herbert and our belongings safe. We'll sort this out. Luckily, I got this stupid face paint almost completely off. What's happening? Why are you staying on the bus, Robin? And what's there to sort out there? Can you please enlighten me? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Let me know. Okay, so Jimmy's calling.
Yeah, great. Now we probably have to listen to how Herbert is a rolling heap of junk.
Oh, it's probably just a routine check. Just stay calm and we'll be on our way soon.
Come on, guys. Let's get out.
Police. Why does everybody need to go? I would just send one. Great, we're in the middle of nowhere. No signs, no cars to be seen, but of course there's a cop driving around. He could also be there because of the festival. Okay, we'll make this real easy. Nobody says anything to give him any ideas, right? Azrael, I swear this guy is so greasy. What, the cop? He has half of a kebab stuck to his mustache and stares at me like I'm his dinner. You serious? That sounds disgusting. What does he want from you anyway? Okay, so did they get pulled over? Did you check if the guy even has a badge? That's totally creepy, Sophie. Just keep your distance from that guy. Yeah, did you check his badge? Like, you can ask for the badge number. Not yet. At the moment, he's too busy hitting on Sophie. I'm telling you, he's pretty gross. And he reeks of alcohol. He's coming back. I'll try to let you listen in without him noticing, Azrael. Okay.
Well, what do we have here? A mobile spare parts warehouse? This thing looks like, it's about to fall apart any moment. Shouldn't this thing go straight to the junkyard?
Everything's fine. The bus has passed inspection. All is fine.
Well, I certainly hope so. Oh, look. Such a charming young lady on board. That certainly lifts the mood considerably, doesn't it?
Thanks for the compliment, but could we just get this over with quickly, please?
Calm down, my dear. I'm just doing my job, you know. But alright, then let's have the papers.
Sure, here they are.
Somehow this all looks a bit, well, questionable. So N, rickety, bus, so many young people. Where did you, get this thing from?
From my uncle, it belongs to him, you know. Don't worry, from your uncle, yeah.
Are you sure it's not borrowed? If you know what I mean.
What is that supposed to mean? Of course, it's not stolen. Why would we do something like that?
Hey, don't get so worked up, kid. We can sort this out calmly. I have time. You surely do too, right? First, I'm going to check if this heap of junk is even roadworthy. And if everything... Okay. Then I'd like to have a chat with the pretty young lady there in the patrol car. Just to clear up a few questions while I check the papers, of course.
You can't be serious.
Listen. I can also impound the bus if you prefer. Then you can walk the rest of the way. Walk. So, we'll sort this out in the car, my dear.
This is pure harassment. You have no reason to detain us here.
Take it. Easy, young man. I'm just doing my job. But if you keep making a fuss here, then it will become very, very uncomfortable for all of you.
That was definitely a cringy AI argument. Oh, that was painful to listen to. What shall I do now? He wants to pressure you to get into his car. That's insane. Under no circumstances are you allowed in the car alone with him. A one-on-one interrogation in a patrol car? Seriously? Yeah, no. You're not getting in the car with him. I'm pulling out the mom voice. Absolutely will you not get in the car with him. He can talk to one of the guys in the car. So, under no circumstances. No. Don't panic. I made it very clear to this guy that Sophie would never get into the car alone. Never. I will not allow that. There you go, Ron. Shit, he's coming. I'll keep you up to date. None of this is normal. We are stopped in the middle of nowhere by this drunk cop. And then he thinks he can lure girls into his police car for a one-on-one interrogations? Dude, this cop looks like the final boss in a bad thriller. That's a big boy. More greasy than a pound of bacon. Honestly, he sways more than Herbert at full speed. So just push him over and get in the car and take off. Hello, this is a disgrace. We're getting into the car now. Keep your fingers crossed that he lets us drive on straight away. This is not a normal police check. This is a freak show. It really is pretty weird. Stay calm and don't let him provoke you. If this guy goes too far, get his badge number and report him. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you get out of there quickly. I mean, honestly, you don't want to provoke him. I would try to get the badge number, but really, in all honesty, what good is that going to do you? So I would just say stay calm and don't do anything to provoke him. I'm beginning to wonder if this guy is even a real police officer. That's why you check the badge number. Who behaves like this? Okay, so Sophie's calling again.
Well, young lady, I must say you are without a doubt truly a sight to behold. What is someone like you doing on such a rickety bus?
We're going to a festival. It's all quite harmless.
You mean this spring breakout festival, right? Well, you certainly fit in perfectly there. As charming as you are, you'll surely catch everyone's eye.
Hey, dude, get a grip. You're on duty here, not on Tinder.
Calm down, young man. I'm just doing my job. By the way, young lady, you remind me of an actress. Megan Fox, perhaps?
Thank you. But I think we should now clarify if everything is okay with the papers.
Dude, he's totally drunk because she doesn't look anything like Megan Fox. I mean, just based off of hair color alone. This is odd. He acts like a sleazy club bouncer. One thing is clear. He wants to see Sophie's number. He wants to see Sophie's number rather than your registration paper. Just disgusting. And later, I'm sure he'll tell her his wife. And later, I'm sure he'll tell her his wife how exhausting the shift was. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, and later, I'm sure he'll tell his wife how exhausting the shift is. What a horny bastard. I mean, basically that's what he is, but he's also drunk. It is funny because I think in a lot of horror movies, like when you're in like these really small kind of backwoodsy towns, it's always implied that like the cops are just like these sleazy, gross sleazeballs that drink on the job and stuff like that. I mean, you see it in a lot of horror movies. Yeah, he wants her number. He wants to see her number rather than the registration papers. Simply sick. He probably only gets to see a woman once every 6 months here in the sticks. And then he saw Sophie and his brain cells stopped working. Oh god, we got another call.
Can we get out now? Or would you perhaps like to ask about your favorite food? Well, alright, I think that's enough for now. You can continue driving now. But young lady, I would like your number, please, so I can make sure you arrive safely at the festival. Okay, yes, I'll write it down for you. Then I wish you a lot of fun at the festival. Who knows, maybe we'll run into each other there again.
You can try it. Sophie, come on now. We're leaving.
Why did Sophie turn into a guy when she said, okay, I'll write it down? Oh god, the AI is so awful. AI is so bad. Okay, I've recorded everything. We should really report him. Give it a break. I just want to get out of here. That guy was just disgusting. I almost punched that bastard, but Sophie asked me to stay calm. Yeah, I mean, even if he's being sleazy, he's still an officer. You can't punch an officer. You really get arrested for that one. It's a good thing you left it alone. That would only have gotten you into more trouble. Ron and I rarely agree, but this guy definitely needs to get sued. Absolutely understandable. The guy definitely deserved it. I mean, you know, Ron and I agree on something. Maybe, but I just want to get out of here, please. And yes, Ron may be an idiot, but I'm really grateful he got in the car with me. I really don't want to know how it would have gone otherwise. I was just doing what a good friend does. Honestly, Sophie, you did a really great job too. Now look, he's human. He said something so nice and didn't imply that they needed to be together and just said a good friend. Let's continue now. Hopefully we can manage the last few miles without any further problems. No dolls, no cops, and maybe Ron really deserves some praise today. Even if it might go to his head. I'm in. Herbert, my last wish for today, just get us safely to our destination. And Ron, you did a good job. Enjoy the moment, but don't get used to it. All I want to do now is get there, enjoy the festival, and finally forget everything that happened today. All right, buckle up, lean back, and enjoy. Herbert will get us home safely. Or at least to the festival. Okay. Ooh, Wolf's got news. Okay, there's news, Azrael. This could change everything. Okay, I also need you to look up Sleazy Cop. Spill the beans, Wolf. I'm excited as hell. Should I be worried what's going on? Is it about the gas station? No. In a way, yes. I took a closer look at Fear's cell phone and tried to locate it. It worked. I now know this. I now know the cell where it was last logged in. I now know the cell where. I think it means I now know where the cell last logged in. Because you don't need the it was in there. I now know this where the cell. Yeah, where the cell was last logged in. Wolf, you're the best. Tell me, where is he? Do you know who he is? I mean, you might not be able to get that on him, but we're just going to go with Wolf, you're the best. You won't believe it. At the gas station near the festival. Around the time when Sophie found these mannequins there. I knew it. Do you understand? He was there when your friends were there too. Well, they didn't mention seeing anybody else there. The only person that was there was the gas station attendant. How is that possible? The gas station attendant, I knew there was something wrong with him. Okay, now it's clear. Fear is definitely not a harmless weirdo. Okay, I'm gonna say the gas station attendant. Now, granted, there could have been somebody there before. That's what I thought at first. But now I think we can rule him out. Okay, why is that? I don't understand. It's obvious now that he's behind Fear. We should not be too quick to exclude anyone. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. You always need to keep your options open. You're absolutely right. That's why I took a closer look at this gas station. It is a modern website, looks legit, and there are only positive reviews. Everything from clean store to friendly gas station attendant. But the crucial point is, Fear's cell phone was only logged into the cell for a short time, before it left again. So Fear is no longer there. Well, then Fear's on the way to the festival. But the gas station attendant is. I just called the gas station and he picked up the phone. Well, how do you know it's the same guy? Great, but that doesn't automatically mean he has nothing to do with it, does it? Sounds plausible, but what if he's still involved in some way? Okay, but who else would have been at the gas station at that exact same time? Well, I mean, anybody going to the festival. But that automatically doesn't mean he has nothing to do with it. Sounds plausible, but what if he... I mean... Yeah, okay, it could be somebody... Maybe there's two people that work it. Maybe, maybe not. But maybe Fear planned the whole thing. Leave the dolls right there so you can find them. Including a music box at full volume. But... wouldn't Jimmy have seen that stuff? Oh, God. What if it's Jimmy? I mean, because I kind of thought that when he was like, haha, I pulled the growling prank. I kind of thought that. I don't remember if I said it out loud, but I did kind of think that maybe he found that stuff and he set it up. I might have said that. But what if Fear is Jimmy? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it seems so sus right now. Okay, that would have been pretty crazy if he had staged it all like that. If this was really planned, the guy clearly has too much free time and a pretty sick hobby. Dolls and music as a lure, that sounds a bit too far-fetched for me. I mean, no, a weirdo would do that, but, I mean, that would have been pretty crazy if he had staged it all like that. I don't know how he could have done that. How would he even know that our friends were there? Yes, the puzzle is getting more and more interesting. That's why it has to be somebody in the car. But the good thing is that as soon as Fear's cell phone logs into the next cell, we know exactly where he is. Which would be around our friends. And our friends had left the station, as has Fear. The fact is, his cell phone seems to be moving and hardly on foot in the area. So he's in a vehicle? Wait a minute. This may sound crazy, but let me think this through. If Sophie and the others were at the gas station at exactly the same time as Fear, it's one of the members. Could Fear be someone from your group? Think about it. That would explain a lot. For example, why the cell phone left the cell shortly afterwards. You're not really seriously asking that now, are you? That sounds pretty far-fetched, but now that you mention it, it kind of makes sense. I exclude Alex, Robin, Jimmy, and Sophie. I know them inside and out. You can't do that because you can know somebody and not really know them. Like all the time, like with Ted Bundy, where he was a really charismatic, good-looking, man. Most people were like, I had no idea he was a serial killer. Like, he was just charming and he was such a really nice guy and I really liked him, and it's like, oh, it's the same thing with the, what was it? Was it BTA killer or, the Buying Torture, I forget, but people that live near him, they were like, oh my gosh, he was a great neighbor. He took care of his yard. He helped me out here. He did. You don't know somebody. You really do not. I mean, even though if you think you know your friends really well, there are probably things your friend has not shared with you that they, you might question. You might be like, oh, that's kind of weird. Why do you do that? But yeah, I mean, you can't exclude Alex, Robin, or Jimmy and Sophie. Now, I don't think it's Alex or Robin. Usually our love interests aren't bad guys. But I mean, that would be very, very interesting. They could have pulled a choices, with one of the games that I did with that one, where the love interest turned out to be the bad guy. So, I mean, I don't think it would be one of them. So Jimmy and Sophie, it could be. But it's not. It does sound like it'd be far-fetched, but it makes sense. So we're going to go with that one. Just hypothetically, Azrael. Who in the group could have a motive? Who would do such a thing? Sophie's out anyway, and Alex, Robin, and Jimmy are your closest friends, but what about Nils? As far as I know, you only know him casually. Yeah, but he was in the car the whole time. He couldn't have set that up. Jimmy was in the bathroom area where that was, and he was like, oh, I'm taking a long time because I'm doing a number 2 or happy tissues or something like that. He could have set that up. Sophie could have set that up. I don't know. I don't know him as well as the others, but I can't imagine he'd do something like that. I mean, it's like I said, not to mention, he was in the car the whole time and was talking to us when they went in there. So I don't think he would have had the time to do it. That only leaves Ron. Ron, of course. The guy is totally into Sophie and would do anything to get closer to her. But would he do that? I don't... What if he found out that I, as her ex, am still in such close contact with her? Maybe this is his twisted way of warning or intimidating me. I mean, that could be it, but I feel Ron's too obvious. I feel like the jerky guy that nobody can stand in the beginning and then they get better later on, that's always everybody's obvious pick because they're like that. You think he'd go that far just to get Sophie? That's right, Wolf. I hadn't thought of that before. No, Wolf, I simply don't believe it. I mean, do you think he'd go that far? Like, he would have to be a hacking genius to know that Wolf's still in contact with her. Exactly. Greetings to the hacker. You will lose her. It all fits together. That sounds totally crazy, but it would make sense. Sorry, Wolf. I can imagine Ron doing a lot of things, but not this. I don't know. I mean, granted, this isn't where we have to pick who we think it is. I don't think it's Ron. I really don't think it is. Maybe, but with Ron, I'd rather be too careful than too naive. No, that makes sense. I mean, everybody's kind of a suspect. Was there anything else that struck you as odd or didn't fit the picture? Okay, Ron said he could wrap me and Sophie up with his money to end up with her. Right now that you mention it, the bit with the drunk policeman who hit on Sophie, not really, except for the fact that he's been annoying. The bit with the drunk police officer, what? I mean, that's not suspicious. If they're saying because, he got all mad because of the police officer, I would want any man to do that, whether he was interested in her or not. I mean, she was going to be defenseless in that car, and for him to jump in there with her and be like, I'm not going to let you do that speaks volumes to me. I think, like I said, I think any man should do that for a woman. But I don't consider that one to be in the running for it. I mean, now Ron said he could wrap me and Sophie up with his money to end up with her. He's been annoying. But the way, I don't know. I think he's just really been more annoying than anything. The thing with the police officer doesn't stick out to me because, like I said, he was protecting her. That's a good thing. The thing with the money is, the way Ron's character is, he thinks he can buy love. He thinks he can buy everything. He'll buy me whatever I want, and he'll buy Sophie whatever he wants, and he's going to end up with her. He bought her these tickets to show off. He wants to spend money on her. He thinks he can buy love, but you can't do that. Yeah, you can. I'll love everything that you buy me. Doesn't mean I'm going to end up with you. So I don't think any of those really stand up for. I'm just going to say, not really. He's just been really annoying. Okay, that's nothing new. Listen, Azrael. In a few minutes, the cell phone signal will probably appear in the next radio cell. Until then, I'll see what I can find out about Ron. If he's really behind this, I promise you, we'll know very soon. And then, God have mercy on him. I trust you, Wolf. If Ron is really behind this, we really need something solid. That sounds good. I was just hoping we're not doing him wrong. And how should I deal with Ron until then? Stay cool or ask him? Okay, I'm going to say I trust you, Wolf. If he is, we need solid proof. We can't just go off of him being a D-bag. Don't worry, Azrael. I won't let up until we know exactly what's going on here. If Ron is really behind this, we'll get him and fast. I'm going to laugh if at the end of this, Wolf and Sophie end up back together. I'll be right back. Hang in there. Oh, God, it's Ron. Maybe it is him. Okay. Hey, here I am again. Oh, goody. Care to ask me about my love life some more? And this time I won't be so easily dissuaded. That cop was so weird, right? Sophie looked at me like I was her personal knight in shining armor. Okay, it was a strange situation, don't you think? Not bad, Ron. I didn't know you had it in you. Knight in shining armor, huh? You must have loved that. Look, not bad, Ron. I'll give you props for that. Like, I genuinely respect him for that one. Oh, come on, Azrael. If someone makes fun of Sophie, I can't just stand, or in this case, sit quietly by. It was no big deal. I just hope Sophie now sees how much she means to me. Well, he wasn't making fun of her, he was making her uncomfortable. I mean, I organized the tickets, protected her from that cop. Maybe now she'll finally realize that I'm serious. That sounds a little sus. I organized the tickets, protected her from the cop. What if Ron is paying people to do this? What if Ron paid the gas station attendant to set up the dummies? Could have even had Jimmy do it. What if he paid the cop to pretend to be drunk and hit on Sophie? Because it seems kind of odd. You know, even from the fact, like, I could see if Sophie was alone, him doing that. But with a group of guys, I mean, because also the way mine has ended up, if you're a female with male love interest, you end up with a car full of all men and one girl. I'm assuming if you're a male and you pick female love interest, you have Sophie. I'm assuming your cousin does not change gender. So you have Sophie. Alex and Robin are probably both girls. So in that case, it's kind of like an even split. But in this case, with it being the way it is, for my playthrough, Sophie's the only girl. And I don't think, drunk or not, cop or not, a man would be that brazen. I mean, I guess there could be some. But I don't think with that many, because these are, look like pretty big boys there, in the car. I don't think somebody would do that. What if this whole thing was Ron paying people to do this? I mean, just the fact that he says, I organized the tickets and protected her from that cop. Maybe now she'll finally realize that I'm serious. It just seems really sus. Okay, you really spend you really spend a lot on Sophie. Why? Be honest. How far would you go to impress Sophie? Quite a lot of effort for someone who's hardly paid any attention to you so far, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you're going way above and beyond, and she does not pay any attention to you. But I think I'm going to say, be honest. How far would you go to impress Sophie? Honestly, hard to say. I mean, why shouldn't I give my all to show her how much she means to me? But don't worry, as soon as I realize that she doesn't like something, I'll leave it. Dude, she's been giving you all kinds of signals like that. But why do you ask? Are you getting at something specific? No, it's all good. I just want to make sure Sophie won't be disappointed. I feel like it's all just a game to you and Sophie is the winner. Come on, Ron. Is there anything else we should know? I don't think we should bait him. I feel like that would be a bad idea, especially if he is Fear. I mean, it would be kind of funny. The jackass in the game is actually the bad guy. I don't think we should goad him, though. Maybe I should just go with, I just want to make sure Sophie isn't disappointed. Because we don't want him to start getting sus on us. Disappointed? That's the last thing I want. Come on, Azrael, that's unfair. Listen, I know I'm not perfect. And maybe sometimes it seems like I'm trying too hard. But I just want Sophie to see me, you know? That's all there is to it. If you don't believe me, that's okay. But I have nothing to hide. And as for my suggestion from earlier, I'll keep my end of the bargain, don't worry. But I don't want you to pretend for me anymore. Honestly, it was a completely stupid idea of mine to get you involved at all. I'm really sorry, Azrael. I'll confess it to Sophie when I get the chance. From now on, I want to be honest with her, the way she deserves it. Damn, Ron. And now, let's just take it easy, shall we? Did you hit your head? Like, did somebody hit you in the head? You have done a complete 180. Like, this is how you should have been from the beginning there, Ronno. Maybe I just overreacted a bit. Thank you for being honest. All right, then let's finish the topic and move on. Sorry, Ron, but I just don't think you're right for Sophie. Look, if he's actually willing to do everything right there he said, and he's not fair, I'm fine with it. He can date my cousin. Like, I would be okay with my cousin dating somebody like that. So maybe I just overreacted a bit. Thank you for being honest. No problem, Azrael. I get it. But hey, I'm glad we could clear the air. I mean, the fact that he's actually going to tell her that he wanted me in there on that, I mean, that's a big deal. Oh, Alex. Hey. Ron was completely distracted. He said he would write to you. When did you become besties? I didn't really. It just kind of happened. Have you already swapped friendship bracelets or what? I think he has a new resolution. How to become a better person in 10 days. Absolutely. We're already planning a vacation together. In his private jet, of course. Do you want to come? Please give me a break. I already have a headache just thinking about him. Yeah, he swapped on how to become a better person in 10 days. Well, who knows? Maybe it really will work out. He even scored a few points with Sophie earlier. Let's be honest, that was decent of him, but anyone else would have gotten into the car with her too. Your cousin is even sitting next to him, and they are talking without her seeming annoyed. Well, as long as they get on well, that's okay. Let's see how long it lasts. Give him 5 more minutes, then he'll have to mess it up again. Maybe he's not as bad as we thought. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's not. Maybe he's just an extremely insecure person who thinks money can get him everywhere. And he doesn't know how to be non-materialistic. That's right. Maybe Ron has a nice core somewhere deep inside him after all. Deep, deep down. But I'm actually writing to you for a completely different reason. It's about that stupid situation earlier. I know it wasn't right of me to hit on Robin like that. Wait. You hit on Robin? Is there something you need to tell me, Alex? I don't think you mean it that way. I think you mean, like, to pick at him, not to hit on him. It's alright, Alex, but why were you so irritated in the first place? It was just a game. It's nice that you realize it, but you've really spoiled the mood with it. Perhaps my question was simply not the best choice. I'm not going to take the blame on this because this was Sophie's thing. So, why were you irritated? It's just a game. I know. But it's not just about the game. It's just... the thought that you might really have someone else by your side soon? That hurts. Oh my god, dude. You broke up with me. I'm not playing this game where you'd be fine with it if I was just miserable and alone. That is really a shitty thing to do. I'm sorry about that, Alex, but what do you expect from me after you left? Alex, I understand, but someone new in my life doesn't change the fact that you're still important to me. You can never expect me to wait forever. You can't expect me to wait forever. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Alex, but what do you expect from me after you left? Yeah, I mean, what do you... Eventually somebody's gonna like me, you know? Like, I don't know what you expect. If you didn't want to lose me to someone else, you probably shouldn't have broke up with me. You're right, I left, and I also thought it was the right decision. But on the bus, while I'm out here with everyone and you're not, I've been thinking about whether all that was really right. I wonder if we can make it despite the long-distance relationship. See, that's what you should have tried first. That comes as a surprise, Alex. Are you serious? I thought you were convinced that it would be better for both of us. I don't know if it's good to stir things up against now. Like, I thought you were convinced it would be better for both of us. I know, I was too. But now, I just realized that I can't really cope with it. I think it was also implied that we, like, dated for a while. Like, this wasn't just like we dated for a year. This was like we dated for quite a few years, and then we broke up. So, it would be a really big change for both of us. Do you think we can maybe spend an evening together after the festival? Just the two of us to talk about everything again? Alex, that sounds great, but are you really sure that's what you want? I want to be honest, Alex. I'm afraid that we'll just hurt each other even more. I'm sorry, Alex, but this insight has come a little too late. I don't want to be too right, because I don't want to... I don't know. I don't honestly think I would pick Alex. Right now, I would probably either pick Robin or, Luca. Realistically, I don't think I would take somebody back that broke my heart as bad as he did. But I think I would actually say, Alex, that sounds great, but are you really sure that's what you want? Yes, I am. I just want us to be honest with each other, and who knows, maybe it will really work out. Okay, deal. After the festival, we take all the time we need. To be honest, I have my doubts, but you're worth it. Maybe it's worth the risk. Let's see where it leads. I'll say deal. Okay, after the festival, we'll take a night. I think it would be good. Even if you don't end up back together with the person, I think it's kind of good to kind of lay everything out. So I'm going to go with this one. I got to say, Reality Games is really on point with the love interest in this game for this game. These have been really, really good. Thank you very much. That really means a lot to me. I know it's going to be complicated, but at least I want to know that we tried. Okay, so Sophie sends in the spring breakout, Azrael, we're about to arrive. I can't believe there's supposed to be a festival in this area. It looks like, I better not say it, like the ideal location for a massacre, like a place where shady cops try to lure people into their cars. I don't want to bring that up. Like the area where a stranger asks if you can lend him an axe. Oh, like the ideal location for a massacre? Exactly. Where Google Streets View says, not here, friends. You are impossible. But honestly, the fog makes it really difficult to recognize anything. Okay, so let's check out the video. Wait, why are they all freaked out, but yet they're laughing in the background? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh, we got a premium choice option. Okay, so remember, this used to be a hunting ground, and there are stories. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you reach your destination safe and sound soon. Premium chat option. It kind of reminds me of the movie The Fog. Oh, it's been a really long time since I've seen that movie. That gives me an idea, guys. Okay, Niels has activated speech recognition. I've activated speech recognition. So don't worry, Azrael. I've got both ants at the wheel. Hands, damn it. Niels, you really need to work on your pronunciation. Watch out, a confused driver with ants at the wheel. Please, please leave the voice recognition on. I urgently need new favorite quotes. I mean, I love the watch out, a confused driver with ants at the wheel. But I have to say, please, please leave the voice recognition on. I swear I'll make a collection of his best fails. You guys are mean, but okay, I'll leave it on. I'm just imagining the policeman from earlier yelling, "Ants up!" Ants, where I can see them. Haha, very funny, you clowns. Now we've laughed enough. Back to my idea. How about we bridge the last titles with a little horror kiss? He meant Miles and Quiz, Azrael. I mean, horror kiss. Horror kiss is more when Ron tries to be romantic. Ooh, burn. Tell it to the ladies who still write me love letters because of my kiss, despite therapy. Anyway, if you're up for the quiz, say boo. 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 I think he was more booing the idea. Boo, but only if the questions aren't too scary. Boo, so I can show you that I know more than all of you put together. Okay, boo, here we are, Nils. Give us the creeps. I'll tell you right away, I'm really not a horror movie expert. Boo. No thanks, I'll leave the fun to you. No, we're gonna play. I need to redeem myself after that really crappy music quiz. Okay, here are the rules. I ask you questions, everyone gets one. If you answer at least 4 questions correctly, I'll shout you a round of drinks at the festival. And if anyone gets stuck, we have the best Joker of all time. Azrael. Okay, Joker mode activated. Hope you won't need me. Great, so if you mess it up, I get to take the blame. Wow, free beer at the festival, and what's in it for me? Yeah, what do I get? I'm not there. Unfortunately, you'll have to get your own drink. But I'll pay you in Bix, so you can celebrate with us. Oh, okay, nice. Don't really need them, but... Let's get started. The first of 5 questions goes to Alex, a relaxed warm-up. What is the name of the murderer in the first part of Scream? Seriously? Ghostface, of course. That's right, Alex, but a little extra info. There were 2 murderers. Would you have known that too? Not really. Of course, we're not beginners. I was going to say, I think there were 2, weren't there? I mean, it's been a really long time since I've seen Scream. I knew it was Ghostface. That's where he came out of. But I thought I remembered there were 2. So yeah, we're not beginners. So do you know their names? Oh my god, of course. No, but I can Google it. Does that count? Yes. Why? Do you think I'm bluffing? Oh my goodness. I wonder if I could remember it. I don't know. I'm just going to say yes. Why do you think I'm bluffing? I'm going to say he's bluffing. Billy and Stu, Lenny and Carr, Freddie and Jason. Okay, I'm positive it's not Freddie and Jason. It was the two guys. Oh my goodness. I want to say it's Billy and Stu. I'm going to pick those ones. Exactly. Well done, Azrael. That's what I was going to say, because Billy, I was almost 100% with Billy, but I wasn't sure if it was stew. So then I was like, I don't know if it is. I am impressed. You've earned your first point. Okay, but now I'm not making it quite so easy for you anymore. Sophie, the second question is for you. What is the name of the hotel in The Shining? Oh God, I know that. I feel the same way, Sophie. Wait a minute. Oh, it's the something about Overcooked, right? It's Overcooked. I know it's not that. That might apply to your steak. Azrael, your turn. Sorry, I'm afraid I'll have to... Okay, I'll try. I think it's the... Redwood Motel. It's the Overlook Hotel, isn't it? I think it's the Overlook. I know it's not the Bates. I don't think it's the Redwood. I think it's the Overlooked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Overlook. Because with her saying Overcooked... Yeah, it's Overlook Hotel. I'm positive. Correct. It is the Overlook Hotel. Ezra, without you, we'd be in a real mess. Relax, guys. You still have 3 questions to go. Ron, it's your turn. Everything's been easy so far. Go ahead. What is the name of the city in which it is set? Ooh. Why are you asking me such a difficult question? LOL. I don't know. Is it some ghost town? Ghostville? Ghostville, sure. I mean, who would remember that? Me, for example, the city is called... I'm afraid I have to agree with Ron. Unfortunately, I don't know either. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's click on it. As long as I don't have to type it. Derry, Raccoon... Well, I know it's not Raccoon City because that is Resident Evil. It's not Silent Hill because that's from Silent Hill. Midnight Falls or Derry. Maybe it's Derry. I want to say Midnight Falls, but I might be wrong. I don't know if I ever really paid attention to the town. I mean, I remember I've seen the original It. I've never seen the newer ones, but I have seen the original. It's between Midnight Falls and Derry. I don't think it's Midnight Falls. I'm leaning towards Derry. I feel like Midnight Falls is from something else. It's not clicking in my head what that's from right now, so I'm going to go with Derry. Or Dury? I don't know. Yes, that's right. Derry. Wow, Azrael, you're a walking horror movie encyclopedia. I was going to say, I'm definitely doing better at this than I did at the stupid movie quiz. How do you do that? Do you secretly have It on continuous loop or what? That one was the process of elimination for me. Jimmy, now it's your turn. Get ready. Let's go into space. Which horror movie has the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream"? That's Aliens, isn't it? Oh boy, Star Wars? I admit it, I have no idea. I think that's Alien. Good God, Alex. Ezreal, we need you. Save Jimmy, otherwise this will be more embarrassing than his last flirting attempt. Oh boy, that's bad. That's right, all eyes are on you. Make us proud. Okay, sit back. I think I know it. You'll all know the movie. Oh no, I have absolutely no idea. Sorry guys. No, I think I know the movie. Alien, Event Horizon, Guardian of the Galaxy's Life. I'm positive it's Alien. Although Event Horizon, that is a good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think, was that a horror movie? I think it was, but I'm I don't know. Now I'm stuck on Event Horizon because I know it's not Guardian of the Galaxy. I know it's not Life. I'm almost positive it's Aliens, but Event Horizon is a good one too. I'm going to go with my first gut. Even though I feel like it could be Event Horizon, I thought it was Alien the minute I heard it, so we're gonna go with Alien, which my father is a huge Alien and, Predator junkie. Like, he loved all those. So I've definitely seen all those movies at some point. Boom. I wanted to hear that. Honestly, I should dedicate a separate quiz to you. How do I save my incompetent friends from dying of thirst? Okay, Nils, it's my turn. I'll show you how to do it properly. And most importantly, how to relieve you of 5 free beers. Ready, Quizmaster? Unfortunately, not a vampire question, but one that is very appropriate today. Last question. What is the name of the campsite in the first Friday the 13th movie? Wait. Camp Happy Sunshine. Oh, Camp, or no, wait a minute. Crystal Lake. It's Camp Crystal Lake, right? Crystal something. Crystal Waters. Close, Robin. It's Crystal Waters could be right, Robin. I think you've got it. I don't know, guys. I'll have to pass. I'm pretty sure it's Crystal Lake. Silent Waters, Mystic Lake. It's not Mystic Lake. I'm positive it's Crystal Lake. Absolutely right. Camp Crystal Lake. Well, that's it then. It looks like we really nailed the quiz. You've answered all 5 questions correctly. Does that mean you're really shouting us something? Well, strictly speaking, you only made it thanks to Azrael. I guess I'm the joker of the day, but the main thing is that we made it. Strictly speaking, we don't care what you think. A deal's a deal. Niels is right. The real winner is me, so I get the free drinks too. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that one. You wish. Nope, I stand by my word. Everyone gets exactly 1 free drink on me. You've received 5 Bics from Niels. They have been added to your account. And as promised, Azrael. And Azrael. I'm going to order a VIP drink at the festival and ask the waiter to call it Azrael the Joker. I'll put it on my to-do list. Make a video of Niels making a fool of himself. I mean, I don't know about Niels, but I've been to some concerts and the drinks there are uber expensive. I might need more than 5 Bics. How about a little fan quiz in return, Niels? Let's see how much you know about the Sonic Rebels. No time. We'll be there any minute. Nope, not quite yet. According to the map I received from Radio 3XL, we have to drive a little further to the VIP area. We're camping in the VIP area? Jimmy, where have you been? Jimmy, the VIPs are the rebels. At most, we're the supporting cast. Ron is right. Our campsite is just somewhere nearby. Have they seen anybody else? That's my question. But somehow it's really eerily quiet here. Okay, the silence will be over the day after tomorrow. Everything at evening at the latest. Eerily quiet. Has Ron fallen asleep? You wanted to get there so early. All the normal people won't be here until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I mean, I guess that's true. Some people come early, though. It was Jimmy who came up with the brilliant idea. Arrived 2 days early, perfect for being swallowed up by fog monsters in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Jimmy. Who wants to be a normal guy when you can have adventures? While we're in the subject, time to clarify who is sharing a tent with whom. Or has to share. We have 3 double tents. Who will share a tent with Ron? Any volunteers? Maybe Ron just needs a single tent, then he can enjoy his monologues in peace and quiet. Guys, come on, give Ron a chance. I bet everyone is trying to ignore your question. Look, he's doing a lot better. I'm gonna say, come on, give Ron a chance. He's pleasantly surprised me. Thank you, Azrael. You're acting as if I have the plague. That's so unfair. But I have the deluxe Triple L tent. With a panoramic roof, underfloor heating, and built-in snore filter. Ron, even if your tent had a hot tub, Netflix, and a beer tap, I'd rather stand in the rain. Admit it, Jimmy, you'd even sit on Ron's lap for a beer tap. Come on, guys, you're being a bit mean and superficial right now. Someone has to take pity on Ron and share a tent with him. Admit it, Jimmy, you'd sit on Ron's lap for a beer tap. But I'm going to say, come on, guys, you're being a bit mean and superficial right now. I mean, not to mention, it's got floor heating. I would so be in that tent. Ron also makes it damn hard not to be. So, no one? No volunteers? Well, y'all can't sleep in the same tent. All right, Ron, I'm afraid you'll have to sleep outside. Guys, before this denigrates into endless discussions again, we still have the bag of chips with the names here. Let's just draw lots. Deal? Deal. That saves us a great deal of time. Risky with Ron in the tent, the festival's over for Sophie. Exactly. Better save your energy for putting up the tent. Now it's getting serious. The bag of chips will decide over friendships. Pick that one. Great. I'm afraid I'll end up sleeping with someone who snores like Herbert honks his horn. All right, I'll make a start. Let's hope the chip bag has mercy. I'm just waiting for someone to yell, "That's fake! Draw again!" Come on, who could be so rude? Me. I noticed Sophie hasn't said anything. Guys, can we please finally start? I can't stand this nerve-wracking tension any longer. Drum roll, please. The first tent goes up, Jimmy and Ron. Let's call it the luxury tent of suffering. Great. My personal horror festival is already starting. 2 alpha males in a tent. That will be dynamic. The second tent goes to... I knew it. Oh, Alex and me. I was going to say, the guy, my love interest, are going to be in a tent together. Okay. I already have the perfect tent name for you. Rolex. Why Rolex? Good one, Jimmy, because Robin and Alex. Fits perfectly, shines like Ron's ego, and is just as overpriced. Okay, I'm gonna pick that one. No, not because of that. I know why, Jimmy. Robin equals Ro, and Alex equals Lex. Results in Rolex. And the last hint goes to Nils and Sophie. Name suggestions? How about Tint Without Money? Didn't you want to be less of an asshole, Ron? I mean, but you guys have been being kind of an asshole to him, but yet he can't be the asshole? But it's not completely inaccurate. Nils can play me a few songs on the guitar. Only if you promise not to sing along. Looks like I'm the big winner again. Hey, Jimmy, at least you're cozy and warm with the floor heating and a free view of the stars. Hey, look on the bright side. Big winners also need big challenges. Maybe you'll get the girl at the festival who will let you into her tent. Oh, we both know that's not happening. Hey, look, you get the heated floors. That's nice. Pure luxury, of course, but I would have liked a different partner. Exactly. Instead of someone with a big ego, Jimmy would have preferred big. Oh my god, guys, we're almost at the VIP area. I can hardly believe we've almost made it. I am so excited. Guys, it really looks like our special campsite is just a muddy cow meadow. I hope you packed your wellies. Sophie, take a deep breath. Don't fall over with rebel love. I'm really looking forward to seeing what awaits you there. I don't know if I want to say that one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what awaits you there. Don't worry, we'll keep you posted. Exclusively from the VIP swamp. I'll let you know as soon as I see the rebels. It's going to be epic. If Ron doesn't kill the mood first, it's bound to be great. See you later. So, Azrael, make yourself comfortable at home. We'll rock along for you. Okay, don't forget to take some embarrassing photos for me. I want to know everything. I'm counting on you. And if you meet the rebels, get me an autograph. Don't worry, I'll keep the couch down and celebrate with you in my thoughts. I need embarrassing photos. Embarrassing photos? No problem. You'll laugh, cry, and shake your head. I promise. I can see it already. The pictures will go viral and I'll be the star. Oh, I'm sure you will. See you soon, Azrael. You won't miss a thing. We'll be in touch. Okay, have fun and don't do anything stupid. Thanks, guys. Enjoy and let me know when you'll get there. Wave. Okay, have fun and don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay, so we got Wolf back. Hey, I did a bit of research on our friend Ron. Please don't tell me that Ron secretly collects mannequins. Let me guess, lots of poser photos and embarrassing text. What did you find? Does Ron have a dark side, or does he remain the harmless poser? How can I put this? Dark side? Not really. His social media is exactly what you would expect from him. Poser photos, macho post, and selfies with his car. The full program. But nothing really striking. Just Ron being Ron. Even his Amazon order history is boring. The guy is, how shall I put it, boringly normal. So no dark secrets or skeletons in the closet. I had a hunch the guy is more of a dazzler than a puppeteer. Boringly normal? That doesn't sound like Ron at all. Bornly normal for him, but you know, I had a hunch he's more of a flash my money around, maybe pay people to get Sophie to like me. Well, that's what I found out. No dubious dark web contacts and no conspicuous clues that could point in the direction of the mannequins. No hidden abysses, not even a wry look from his ex. His last relationship lasted over 2 years until she finally broke it off. Dang. Somebody lasted 2 years with him? Ron was probably pretty devastated if you look at his Insta post. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Oh wow, straight into the wound, huh? Stop comparing me to Ron. Wait, are we really talking about Ron? It's hard to imagine that he has feelings at all. No, I'm gonna say stop comparing me to Ron. Damn it, Wolf. Relax, I'm just saying that heartbreak is universal. Whether you've buried yourself in your apartment or Ron has drowned his tears in champagne. Different methods, same pain. And besides, who, if not me, is allowed to tease you a little from time to time? Jimmy. Interestingly, Ron and his ex are still good friends. So nothing that would make me nervous there either. So you think we can cross him off the list? But we should still keep an eye on him. Better safe than sorry. Okay, let's push Ron to the bottom of the suspect list. I mean, that it does still keep him on there. He could be there. But I'm going to push him towards the bottom because I don't think it's him. Plus with the fact that he wants to get with my cousin, if somebody was so like depressed and upset about something, I don't think he would be willingly pursuing somebody. Exactly. Right in front of Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. If Ron is the culprit, then I'm the new frontman of the Sonic Rebels. So yes, let's push him to the end of the list and devote ourselves to the realistic candidates. Listen, Azrael, if fear contacts you again, just play dumb. Tell him that you're completely lost and need his help. That might finally get him to reveal more. You know, it would make sense if it's somebody with a music interest. It could be Nils. Nils would be a good candidate for that, but I still think that's odd because he was in the car. I don't know. Okay, so I'll just write to Fear that I have the IQ of a potato. Even if I beg him, he'll probably just spit out some puzzle garbage again. All right, I'll give it a try. Maybe it'll work. All right, then I'll leave it in your hands. Well then, let's see what else is to come. I'm going to make myself a coffee now. My brain needs it. I've hardly slept the last few days. When I doze off, just ring through. Otherwise, talk soon. Okay, so we got a message from Robin. Hey, before we get there, I wanted to tell you something quick. To be honest, I would have expected an apology from Alex, but for me, the subject is closed for now. As long as he doesn't start like that again, it's all good. By the way, I noticed that you were writing to each other earlier. Oh my gosh, dude. Also, I want to apologize. They're mowing the grass here at my apartment complex, which they usually do on Fridays, and I'm doing this on Saturday. Don't know why they're doing it on Saturday, but hopefully it's not taken away from my voice or anything else like that. So, and you know what? I can understand a little bit why Alex is so jealous. It's no different for me. I'm glad you're so relaxed about it. That makes it much easier for me. Alex says he's happy that we're getting on well. I think he likes you as much as I do. Interesting. What exactly do you mean by no different? Asking for a friend. We'll go with that one. Well, let's put it this way. I just realized that Alex overreacted a bit because he still has feelings for you. Of course he does. And I can't even blame him because sometimes I don't feel any differently myself. But hey, he started making fun of me. I just put up a fight. However, I have to admit, somehow he's right about what he accused me of. I'm sorry that I talked about you so often, but I don't do it on purpose, honestly. You know me. Maybe I talk about you more often than I'd like to admit. Oh, don't worry about it. I also talk about people I care about all the time. It's okay, you don't have to apologize. Hey, look, I probably talk about you a little bit too much, too. Oh, really? Now I'm curious. What do you say about me? Well, maybe something like, Robin, he's charming, funny, and damn cute. Is that enough? That you're an important person in my life, of course. Nothing bad, I promise. I'll keep it short and sweet. No, we're going to go full out. We're going to be like, Robin, he's charming, funny, and damn cute. Plus, he's got them tats. I love tattoos. Will that be enough? Maybe. But if you were to add incredibly gorgeous, I would be perfectly happy. I normally don't call guys gorgeous. I go with handsome or sexy. Okay, Azrael, I need to ask you something. We've been flirting around, and I like that. I like you, but I need to know. Is there any chance that you and Alex can make a fresh start? I mean, I don't want to be between anything or be the second choice. I mean, I get that. I get not wanting to be the second choice or wanting to come between the two of us and me pick you over him because you've stepped in there. Honestly, Robin, I don't really know myself. I really, really like you both, and that doesn't make it any easier. Robin, I want to be honest. Alex and I want to talk after the festival. Why do you ask that? I thought we were just talking about us here. I mean, honestly, I do like them both, but if I made a choice, it would be with Robin. Now, this talk that I agreed to with Alex after the festival, Alex also made it very clear if it was just a talk and nothing came out of it, he was fine because then the air's cleared. We've moved on. You know, we've said what we needed to say, and, you know, we realize it's not going to work out. I do like both of them, and it doesn't make it easier. But I really want to say, why are you asking? Because I thought we were just talking about us. So, I don't know. I don't know which one I want to say. Because I would say that, to be honest, because I was like, hey, you wanted to talk about me and you, and now you're bringing Alex up again. That's not a good thing either. I don't know what to say. I'm going to say, why do you ask that? I thought we were just talking about us here. I'm going to say it. Because it's important to me to know where you stand. I don't want to just be anyone, you know? Okay, I get it. I never wanted to hurt you, Robin, but I feel like I can't let go of Alex yet. I understand why this is important to you, but I can't give you a clear answer right now. I'm not stuck with Alex, so I wouldn't go, I never want to hurt you, but I feel like I can't let go. So I'll say, I understand why this is important to you, but I can't give you a clear answer right now. Because that's kind of actually what the one answer was the first time. It was like, look, I have feelings for both of you, and it's just really a mess right now. I thank you for being so honest. I know it's not easy. I guess I just have to give you time. Great timing. Jimmy is calling for me. I have to go. Let's continue writing later. Oh, Fear's going to get in touch with us. The brightest stars shine only briefly before they fade away. The pieces of the puzzle are in front of you. Each in its place. Use the clue to decipher the truth. Okay, so Wolf says, your chance. Play the card. We're too stupid for your puzzles. Try to elicit a clue from him. Which pieces of the puzzles? Don't make it unnecessarily difficult for us. At least give us a clue. Why are we saying us? Well, Fear did bring up Wolf, so maybe that's why we would say us. But I would think Fear just thinks they're dealing with us. Either you tell us what this is all about or I'll block you. We're not getting anywhere. Please, we need your help. We're not getting anywhere. We need your help, please. I'm going to go with this one. We're not getting anywhere. Please, give us your help. Do you want to offer him a cookie too? What? What? I think that says I'm an idiot. Your despair is understandable, but help does not come without a price. The answer you seek lies not in words, but in deeds. Pay attention for the day and the month of their demise to unravel the mystery. Everything you are looking for is already in front of you. Attention to the day and the month of their demise. The stars hold the first message, while the lifeless of silence holds the second. Combine the order of the stars with the three numbers, and the door to the truth will be open. So I'm assuming the stars refers to as like Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse. This third one's probably going to have another character in there. There you go, a puzzle. Please take care of the file with Hans. I'll try to decipher Fear's message. Okay, I need you, Hans. Fear struck again. Hans, my virtual superhero, Fear sent me some homework again. Guess who has encoded something again and thinks he is the god of riddles? Gonna go with that one. I like that one. Jigsaw? No, wait. Professor Layton? The inventors of the tax return, perhaps? Oh, I've got it. Fear the Doll Whisperer. But sorry, Azrael, I'm just... How can I put it? Busy. You're not serious, are you? Busy with what, please? Let me guess, you tried to top your worst joke. Like, you're not serious. Like, are you serious? You're not allowed to be busy. I'm sorry, Azrael, but I'm currently, let's call it searching for clues. Yet so am I. I'm trying to put the scattered pixels of my past back together again. I think I was able to recover a few fragments. They're not clear memories, more like pictures, snapshots from the past. I have reproduced them, but the stories behind them are missing. Okay, Hans, priorities, the file is waiting. Sounds like a challenge. Good luck, Hans. I'm sure you'll get it right. Okay, premium choice option. Don't leave me in suspense. Let me see. Here, take a look at this. Hans in luck. I do remember that. Me in a green outfit with a duck. A duck. Hans in luck is written there. Was I something like a Lucky Charm? A mascot? Or was I just a living joke in a program code? And this one. Me as a magician. I didn't know I could even do magic tricks, but the picture is clear. Did I really do magic in the past? Was it a hobby of mine? It feels strangely familiar, but at the same time so distant. Hans, we don't have time for your existential crisis. I need to get this thing hacked. And then this thing. Ooh, that's different. It really gives me goosebumps. And I don't even have skin. This ghostly hand, what does it mean? A flaw in the system? A shadow from my past? All these images, but no answers. I can see them, but I can't feel anything. Connect nothing. It's as if I were an empty book with a few pages that someone has torn out and put back in at random. But you know what? I'll keep trying. I'm not giving up. Somewhere in this digital fog, the missing pages must still exist. Maybe they're just encrypted or well hidden by whoever did this to me. And if there's a way to remember, then I will find it. I'm sorry, I stole so much of your time with my little identity drama. I'm probably a little too absorbed in my own pixels. Okay, well, at least you realize it yourself. Let's get on with it now. We've already lost enough time. Don't worry about it. Everyone has an identity crisis sometimes, even a robot. Your memory will come back. I promise. It just needs a little time. Oh, Azrael, you really are the best. Oh, I know. Thank you, Hans. But enough self-discovery. Back to the essentials. Let's crack the file, track down fear, and... oh yes, and conquer the world. 3, 2, 1, hack on. All right, everyone, we are going to go ahead and end it there. And when we come back, I will instantly hack these games and get us our next clue from Fear. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what clue we're going to get next. I have a feeling there's going to be like another poster in the background that gives us yet another young musician who unfortunately is no longer with us. We have Kurt Cobain and then we have Amy Winehouse. And I'm wondering who the next one is going to be. There's quite a few that could have been picked to use for it. So it's definitely, going to be interesting. And, I'm really enjoying the romance aspect of this game. They've really picked it up. The love triangle. And I love how they're in the tent together. That's going to be so entertaining. And I can't wait to see where that goes. And, let me know in the comments down below who you're sussing already. Who do you think maybe behind Fear's mask? Supposedly it's somebody in the group. I really don't know who it is at this point. It makes sense with the phone tracking and stuff. I still feel like it's J.K. Knight. But, with just the talk of dolls and mannequins, it just brings him to mind. But it's definitely, we're not there yet. We don't have enough clues yet to decipher who it could be. I didn't think it would be Ron. It felt too obvious for it to be him. It could be Niels with his music connections where he is in a band. He sounds like it's not really going the way he'd wanted. He tried out for the, him and his band had tried out for the festival that everybody's going to. And, they didn't make it. And, he feels like I never have any time for you guys because I'm just busy with my band. It could be Niels. It really could be anybody at this point. I don't think it's the love interest. So that would leave Niels, Jimmy, and our cousin Sophie. So I'm definitely looking forward to see where it goes next. Like I said, leave me your theories down below. Leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.